So that anagram again, Better Lobe. Dave's got it already, haven't you, Dave?
I have indeed.
He's too clever, you see, that's his problem.
No, it's just, it must be easy for me to get it.
Yeah. Better Lobe, 01685 728815 if you think you know the answer. Quick look at tonight's weather. Cloudy with some rain or drizzle, I'm afraid. Staying mild, lows tonight, 8 degrees Celsius, 46 in Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, remaining cloudy with outbreaks of rain and a strong southwesterly wind. Highs 9 Celsius, 48 degrees in Fahrenheit. The outlook unsettled this weekend with further spells of rain, heavy at times. Staying frost-free. You're up to date. It's 4:35.
Thank you, James. It's for Susan on Ward 5. And Susan, thank you for requesting this song. And it's a Tina Turner track, and it's called Simply the Best.
James Ewens on Merthyr Hospital Radio.
And back to Dave for the formal introduction of our next request. What have we got, Dave?
Well, there's a top bloke on Ward 2 whose name is Dave, and he must be a top bloke because he's got the name David.
Oh, we got another David.
Yeah, I got another David.
We could have a Dave tonight, couldn't we?
We could indeed, yes, because even people here at Merthyr Hospital Radio is called David as well. and other people, yes, who may be popping in the next few minutes with a bit of luck.
You never know.
But anyways, Dave, we do hope that you have an enjoyable time here at Prince Charles Hospital and that your stay is a short one for all the nice reasons. And David on Ward 2 has requested Roy Orbison, and so he will be singing and playing and so forth in this gig. You got it. We have for Mo on Ward 8. Hello there, Mo. Getting you a mention on the radio. Yay! So anyways, Mo has requested something by Johnny Mathis. And when we were looking through our library to see what we have, this is a song that was also covered by Doris Day of Calamity Jane fame on her album. But this is Johnny Mathis singing A Certain Smile.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Okay, so it's time to start You Can't Touch This.
Touch this.
I know Dave likes it, don't you, Dave?
Yes, you can't touch me.
Yeah, that was the other week, wasn't it?
It was indeed. We did have a giggle there.
We did. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 clues now towards the identity of something that you can't touch.
You can't touch this.
First of all, I'm often round and spin. I'm often round and spin. And 2, I come from space. So I'm often round and spin, and I come from space. Quite easy this week, I think. You can get in touch, of course, 01685 728815, and let us know what you think. Divine Comedy, National Express. Thank you, Dave, for your half hour behind the desk. Did you enjoy it?
I did indeed, thank you.
We had fun, didn't you?
Yes.
You had fun. I just stood there watching. It's great.
Thank you.
So a little bit about your time in the National Express. You worked not as a driver, was it? It was some kind of conductor?
It's called a steward. I used to take the tickets, make the announcements, and provide the drinks with theatrical winks for a sky. No, it was quite reasonable, actually.
Good.
I used to get the other staff quite annoyed with me because I thought the prices were too high, and it was virtually a self-employed thing because we were paid a retainer's fee.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, we bought the stock and then sold it on the coach. So I made things a bit cheaper to make people feel that, you know, they were getting a good deal, which they were then.
You brought the stock?
Yeah.
And you sold it on the coach?
Yeah.
Wow. So, did you sell any naughty stuff, or did you sell all legitimate kind of...
Oh, it's all legitimate. And there was guidelines from National Express, like I only had to sell Nescafe coffee and proper PG Tips tea, proper crisps like Walkers, and proper chocolates like Kit Kats and Mars bars and Snickers. It all had to be the top stuff.
So did you ever go to the supermarket, think, I'll buy the value one, get an empty Nescafe tin,
Right.
and tip the granules in?
I'm going to give you a little bit of a secret now.
Yes.
I never did that because I always wanted to give a Rolls-Royce service. But there was one person on there, and he used to buy a Nescafe jar, use it, then he used to fill it up with Quick Save instant coffee, but he used to mix it because sometimes we had to go stay overnight in London in a hotel or in Aberdeen or in Liverpool or wherever. And he used to take the sachets of coffee from the hotel room and top up his coffee jar.
That's very naughty.
It is, isn't it?
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's like the confessions of an air hostess, isn't it?
It is. I've got tons of them.
Brilliant. Well, we'd love to have some more. It's 10 o'clock almost, half an hour to go. 2 more clues to give out for You Can't Touch This. We have all mixed up as well. More requests, I think, somewhere. And this from Buddy Joel, it's We Didn't Start the Fire. This is Hospital Radio. Katie Tunstall, Suddenly I See. Before that, Kate Bush, Babushka. So the answer to You Can't Touch This coming up after I recap the clues. I'm often round and spin. I come from space. I travel very fast, and I may be a thing of fiction. So, Dave, would you like to reveal the answer?
Certainly, yes. The answer to tonight's You Can't Touch This is a UFO.
An unidentified flying object, indeed, because it does spin.
Yes?
It comes from space. It's very fast. They travel very fast. You see them, then they're gone.
Yeah.
And, of course, it could be a thing of fiction because we don't actually know, do we?
That's true, yes.
don't.
I thought you were going to say My Wife's Cooking, though, because that's a work of fiction and it's an unidentified frying object.
Could be. That's when she throws it across the kitchen.
Yes.
Here's the Muppets. Mana, mana. Now, Dave, I've got to tell you this.
Okay.
The other day, I went to a record shop,
Oh, yes.
an old-fashioned record shop,
All right.
and I was in there for, I was looking around, and I was looking for a U2 album on
Okay.
vinyl, which
Yes.
I to be honest, I thought I might find, but I was in there for 2 hours, and this guy came up to me and he said, "Are you okay, sir?" I said, "No." I said, "I still haven't found what I'm looking for."
Oh.
And that got me thinking. All right then, so it's time now for All Mixed Up, which is going to be so much fun. So we're going to be swapping the first name of the artist with the last word of the song title. So I'm going to start. Dave's poised and ready. So for the 1950s, Rock Presley, Jailhouse Elvis. Girl Mitchell, look at that guy. Instead of Guy Mitchell, look at that girl. Love Day, Secret Doris. Instead of Doris Day, Secret Love. Paradise Bennett, Stranger in Tony. Instead of Tony Bennett, Stranger in Paradise. Then we've got Love King Cole, When I Fall in That. And Want Faith, What Do You Adam? Instead of Adam Faith, What Do You Want? From the 1960s, I'd Holiday, Starry Michael. Instead of Michael Holiday, Starry Eyed. Rebound Kramer, On the Floyd. Instead of Floyd Kramer, On the Rebound. Couple of good ones here. Home Jones, Green Green Grass of Tom. Instead of Tom Jones, Green Green Grass of Home. And the Flash Stones, Jumping Jack Rolling. Instead of the Rolling Stones, Jumping Jack Flash. So I'm going to bring Dave on now. Are you there, Dave?
Yes, I was just... when you were talking then, I just thought of another one.
Oh, yes, go on then.
And it was Holiday Richards, We're All Going on a Summer Cliff.
That's brilliant, go on.
Sorry, but my all mixed up is Tender Presley, Love Me Elvis, instead of Elvis Presley, Love Me Tender. Unusual Jones, It's Not Tom.
Brilliant.
Also, Pussycat Jones, What's New Tom? And here we're coming up with some of my favourites. Christmas Crosby, I'm Dreaming of a White Thing.
Very good.
And also, my favourite of all, before I go into the others, is Fool Wisdom, Don't Laugh at Me 'Cause I'm a Norman. Sexy, said Fred, I'm too right.
Very good.
But Dippy, said Fred, deeply right. Then there's Love Black, Step Inside Scylla. But my favourite naughty one of all, that's on the top shelf in the clear plastic covers, that you can buy this song, is Skylight Orchestra, Mr. Blue Electric.
Very good. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you for those, Dave. I got a couple more. I got Rising Clearwater Revival, Bad Moon Credence. Instead of Credence Clearwater Revival, Bad Moon Rising. Air Newman, Something in the Thunderclap. Instead of Thunderclap Newman, Something in the Air. And Sky Greenbaum, Spirit in the Norman. Instead of Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. And Fighting Douglas, Kung Fu Carl. Which I thought was absolutely brilliant. Instead of Carl Douglas,
yes.
Kung Fu Fighting. Rhodes Miller, King of the Roger. And finally, Flamingo Man, Pretty Manfred. So there we are. That's all mixed up this week. There we are, Shaka Khan, I feel for you. Thank you very much to everyone who's been listening this afternoon. Dave and I do appreciate your company.
Dave Duford here tomorrow. Dave Duford.
8 till 10:30. Saturday night, Sean Overbrief. Monday, Dan Lyons. Thank you to David in Ward 2, Terry on Ward 2. Thank you to Jane and to Margaret and to Joanne and to June on Ward 8. And to Dean there on Ward 7. Thanks, Dean. And to anyone else around the hospital who has been listening. Remember, it does run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right here on Skull Channel 12. And enjoy the music. We will be back next week. And I'm going to leave you with some David Bowie, Ashes to Ashes. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good evening. See you later.
Do you remember Agatha Spin?